I don't know what I was expecting. Not quite the reunion that I was hoping to occur. How long has he been in there? When did he get stuck? And if he sent letters, did they ever actually arrive in Kessig and I just wasn't there? Or could it be as he said and the Hanweir guards prevented him from sending anything? I think a part of me is still feels some annoyance and anger, but I just couldn't be angry at him in that moment. And then Tiberius asked me to go see his cousin's grave, which I did. It's the least I could do.
To an extent, to walk in the path that others carve before you is to never make progress of your own. I was taught to use angelic magic the way everybody always has for, I'm sure, thousands of years. But what we need now isn't what's ever been done before. It maybe someone somewhere experimented enough to manipulate angelic magic to do something similar, but this is such an outlandish case that if I just follow what's been set out for me, what I'm allowed to use, what cookie cutter solutions that the angels have for us, then we'll never fix Heather, and she's as good as dead. So I have to try and find something else, some way to use angelic magic in a way that nobody has before. And it seems none of the books are very helpful. They're stories and they're loose recollections of people possibly doing something similar, but nothing comes close to what my scattered brain is trying to piece together into some far stretched idea. I guess a bit of experimentation never hurt someone. I think it feels the same as when I was apprenticing as a blacksmith. Cookie cutter this, these dimensions for a horseshoe, this for a nail. You should crank out this many pitchforks in a day. The kind of blacksmithing that I do now, it's almost like an art form where what I was doing in Braylet was do it as fast as possible, as well as you can, just get it done, and this is how you do it in the best way possible. Now it's nobody knows how to do this. Figure it out, Acrio Revito. So I'm nothing if not a pioneer, I suppose.
There's a lot of strange things happening. And now, here we are again, face to face with werewolves, possible geist. We have no idea where either Cillian or Val is. I think I would rather find Cillian first, though, just to make sure he and that... I don't know. That inspector seems to have put him on edge. Hopefully, Acrio and Lorelei are fine and stayed at the inn. No telling. Hopefully, if I need to gain a ally with this Halana woman, who I presume is to be in this moment, then I will do what I must. I don't know where Tiberius and I stand on anything. He asked me if maybe we're the same, and I said yes, but I want to know, what did he do to end up in there? It had to have been something pretty bad. Won't know until I find out.
The kid found the cow while I was working on scribbling some notes of magic weapons. Hopefully, they actually keep their mouths shut. I'm sure they won't. Eventually, they're going to forget that they ever promised not to tell anybody, and the entire town will be in panic as a cursed cow roams the streets. But I'm hoping it lasts at least a week. She seemed pretty convinced. I know I would last about a day when I was a kid before I told everybody in town that I saw an evil cow. But I'm sure a lot of other kids are a little more normal. So we'll see. Besides that, Amrita fucked off somewhere, as she always does. Tried to keep up with her. Uh, Turns out it's a little hard to follow a werewolf, even when you're unarmored. Slightly unfortunate that we also stumbled into acid spitting oversized bugs. Lorelei had a whole thing. Don't know what that was about. Going to pretend it doesn't exist. Put a pin in it, as one would say. But it's concerning. She's always had things going on, but those were less things I couldn't see. Now they're manifesting into shapes, which makes it a little less pat someone on the back and tell them it'll be okay, and more your standard Innistrad evil. Hey, if the ritual for Heather works, maybe I can use that to fix her next. If it is a thing to fix. I'm not sure if that's a power that she just has or it's something latching onto her. I guess we'll find out. Actually, I'd much prefer if we didn't find out. If it's just a normal thing that's just normal and doesn't do anything bad, it would be great because it seems like we've already got enough right now.
After the inspector makes this comment and exits the river rush, you see this man entering at the same time, rush against him, and the Mulvane stares him down through these mirrored glasses. Amrita has a reaction of some kind. It's subtle, but you can't almost. You realize you never knew anything about this man before. He was almost an enigma, a phantom in your own head. But seeing him in front of you makes you realize there's so much less that you know.
It is very easy to hate something intangible, something you he almost wasn't sure if the things actually happened like they happened in his memory, like if there actually was a guy or if it was just a series of unfortunate events. And suddenly seeing him brings the trauma of having to leave back, and walking through town in search of. Well, he knows what he's in search of, but he doesn't want to admit that to himself. So he's just playing that night over and over and over again. And every time it plays over again, it solidifies into hate. He is having trouble being empathetic with a person who fucked him up.
And the last thing Mulvane had said to you was an apology, but with the addendum that he himself intended to be remembered.
That is pushed far away, not the important thing.
So where does Cillian go when he leaves the River's Rush?
He knows who he wants to talk to. Instead, he fills his time with someone else and tries to reach out to Ballister somehow. Tries to find him.
He would have given you an address to meet for the future, somewhere a little more private, now that he realizes who is contacting him.
He goes there. He lingers in front of the door.
And what you find is, if you go to that address, it is a hotel, effectively, called Withering Heights. This like 4-story massive, it's not exactly decadent, but it's an old hotel, and there's not grounds, but there are like shrubbery out front and some vines that are creeping up some of the walls.
He lingers, looks up at the big building, having slept in buildings like it before many times, and knows that if he takes this step, there might not be one going back. And he takes it. Is there like a front lobby person?
There is, yes.
Ooh, did he give me any different name I should address him by on the address,
No.
or is it just an address?
Yeah, he didn't specifically state, but there's a room number. I'm gonna say it's room 13.
Hi there. I'm here to visit the person occupying room 13.
And looks up, kind of straightens his waistcoat. Mr. McLeod. Certainly. Should I inform him you're coming, or do you know the way?
Yeah. No. Inform him. If he doesn't want to see me, I'll bow out. I'm respectful like that.
The maitre d' will snap for a bellboy who approaches, and then he lets him know what's going on and runs off down the hall, returning momentarily and saying, "Yes, I'll see you."
Right. Thank you so much for your time and your help. You look like wonderful personnel. I'll be off.
If ever you need somewhere to stay, do consider the Heights.
How much a room?
Well, it depends on how long you intend to stay. We do have monthly rates, long term, as Mr. Cloud has been. Shorter nights are a single gold piece, typically, for our clients. Do make accommodations, as I said, for longer stays.
Well, I'll go talk to my friend, and if he recommends, you'll definitely be on my list.
Very good.
Thank you. Go up.
And as you do, you find the door is already, like, partially open.
Okay. In that case, I won't knock. That's an invitation.
Mm-hmm. You find Ballister sitting at a desk within this, not large room, but larger than any of, like, the taverns that you have been in. Pair of windows. Curtains are drawn somewhat, blocking out the daylight, so it's a bit dim, but he has this candle going in front of these papers that he has laid out, which he shuffles around a bit, stacks up neatly, taps them a bit, and opens up one of the drawers, slides them in. Cillian Vistani. Didn't expect to see you so soon.
Yeah, me neither, but things changed and I'm here.
New developments.
I guess you could call it a bit more of a personal note. I'm looking for advice.
Not often people come to Ballister for advice, but that's their mistake.
Yeah, for sure. You're the first person I thought of going to. I plan to do something a little heinous. And back in the day, I got fucked over big time, stabbed in the back. This person, he took away everything from me. I had to leave my family. I had to leave the life I'd built. I'd have to leave. Point is, yeah, I know revenge is pointless, but I need it right now.
pick at his teeth with these like incredibly long black painted nails, opulently twisting his fingers. Most of us who end up in this kind of business have snakes. The backstory. Some of us get revenge, others don't, but we all want it.
I try to keep my head above it all, you know? Going after the big cats, the burgomasters, the ones with the money, you know? They must have done something heinous themselves to get it in the first place, and I don't know if I'm that noble anymore.
Lofty goals that would often lead anywhere. If you're wanting advice on backing out, want me to talk you down from it, sorry there, mate.
It's not why I'm here.
Oh, good.
I want advice on how to... I've never taken a life, and I think I could, but it scares me still, and if it scares me still, I'm afraid I won't be able to go through with it when the moment presents itself. How do you do it?
First one always is trickiest. Face. You don't forget it. Keep that mental picture, because it'll haunt you. But it's not nearly as hard as you think.
I see him most days anyway.
Then those are the easiest to kill.
He's kind of high up here.
Talking about official in the city. Judge?
Sort of.
Jury? Executioner? What are we talking about? You're not aiming for the burgomaster himself. None of those.
I'm not that ambitious, thankfully. Though, not much lower, I get the feeling he's this inspector type.
Yeah.
Missing an arm.
For the garrison, they're not as high-ranking as you might think. Though they do like to throw their weight around.
Point is, he seems close to the justicial system, and
Oh,
I don't want to get caught up in a whirlwind of prison and bureaucracy.
neither do any of us. Avoiding that is the ultimate goal, isn't it?
Any place, any time, anywhere you'd recommend?
Slide this pocket watch that he has on his desk over, click it open so that he checks the time, snaps it back shut. Which inspector are we talking about? Because every single person has their own weak spots, schedules to keep.
Cillian is too far gone to look into that too much, so he'll say, Malcolm O'Vine.
Give us a sec. One-armed fellow. Yes. I can look into this. I know of whom you speak.
The first thing that came to mind, the first plan I immediately thought of was, I feel like he likes a puzzle. He likes a crime. He likes solving something. So I thought, give him something to solve. Give him a murder too intriguing to ignore, but too far away or somehow out of place to bring guards along. And I thought of you.
Flattered, of course. Though is he already on a case? I seem to recall his name being shouted on the streets in relation to that, the midwife, healer, something like that.
He's on it. It's part of the reason something's going on around that. Something weird. I don't think the criers are on the money.
Do you think he could use that?
Create a trail? One he expects to find?
Now you're thinking like a puzzler?
My brain was feeling fuzzy Now it's not anymore. Thank you.
Always happy to help.
Would you recommend this place?
What, the hotel?
Covert? Yeah.
The Heights, you don't get your usual fare of merchants, travelers just coming in to sleep off for the night. You bump elbows with a few more important people, but it is private and comfortable. It kind of like looks around the room.
It's good to know. Feels like we might be setting up more of a base here, and I do not want to sleep in a room with 20 people anymore. I thank you, Balastar, for pulling me into the darkness.
We all live.
I place 3 gold coins on a desk, and I say, for your time.
Pops up out of his chair and walks around to the other side until he's directly facing you, puts his fingers on the coins. I can take these, but I'll expect a bit more work for that. What else do you want to know? Do you want me to look into his dealings, this inspector? Find another angle?
Yes. He didn't seem like the type to have many loved ones, but I can't imagine not anyone has none.
From what I do know, this Mulvane appeared over a year ago. No connections to the city prior. Seems to be attempting to build up a reputation from the ground up.
Time to knock that stack down. Oh, would you... I am set on violence, though. If you find out that it would pain him more to lose everything, I would be willing for that as well.
House of Cards always has a shaky foundation. It's not hard to topple down.
Smells corrupt. He must have let something through his fingers.
People in Henweir like to forget how much slips through the fingers.
Well, first person I met in a while who understands stuff like this.
Now, I do hate to move you along, but Ballister's got another meeting. Does regard this other job we spoke of. This piece of hardware about to be put on the market.
I'm still in. Call upon me when you need me.
I will consider this a down payment. Takes the 3 coins. An ante on this bet, if you will.
I like that. Don't let him get you, Balastar.
They haven't yet. At least not in any way that I couldn't slip through their fingers.
You'll have to teach me that skill. And I walk towards the door. Open it. Give him a bow that sort of matches his energy. That sort of suaveness.
Slightly slimy.
Yeah, exactly. And I leave this cool hotel.
The others had returned to the inn and Cillian wasn't there. How do you think he would have spent the remainder of the day and the evening?
Reigen isn't the worst of his family. He's one of the bad ones, maybe, you can argue. But I think he has some family members who's done some shit. And I think for the first time he spends a little time with them.
Are you wanting to like try to change one of your proficiencies for anything, or
Ooh, I do like
taking
that.
a rest?
Let me change it to
Forgery.
I mean, it genuinely might be a useful skill coming up in this town.
Possibly.
I like that. We were talking about it. I'll spend some
Oh.
time with Eamon, learn some forgery.
Forgery in the city of bureaucratic douchebags sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
Honestly.
exactly.
Pulling right
Yeah.
the line.
Then yeah, if you're discussing with one of the geists of your more shady side of the family, would he be like investing in some paper and ink to try to hone this skill and practice, or is it just all auditory learning at this point?
No, he'll invest. I'm sure Enware has like its own paper and its own way of. So I'll invest.
Sure. However much coin you think would be necessary for that is fine.
5 gold.
Paper and ink in this yeah. Half gold will probably get you a bottle of ink, and then a little bit of extra for some paper. Paper is not incredibly hard to come by. It is like mass produced, although less on this side of the country than in than in Nephalia. It's much cheaper out there, which you would recall. Bulk at the prices when you realize that paper is pricey over here when you're used to it just being like, a copper for a whole ream.
Sure. Okay. I've clicked away 1.5 gold to also get some. Oh, that might have been from Balistar or something, but some 4G tools, like something you could copy a
stamp.
Yeah, like a wax seal with.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Very nice.
And that's my adventure.
Which is going to last late into the evening, well past curfew. Where do you think he would hole up for some of this private, out of the way of any eyes kind of work?
He'll go chat up that old woman and ask if he can stay in her house for a bit.
I'll have you make a persuasion check for that.
Sure.
You said I could have this yarn. No.
Oh no. Oh god. I was like, I can't basically roll anything.
Lash out at the old lady. Lash out at the old lady.
Oh my god.
Is that the lash out at the old lady?
I think it might be.
Oh, and Lorelei's not even here to see it. Oh.
No, disadvantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that you make.
So, freak out one.
Basically, it's the sensory overload one. All of your criminal past geists are like, wait, we want to help too, whispering in your ear.
Yeah, okay, so I walk up. Is she outside of her home?
As it's getting later in the evening, it looks like she's probably returning from market.
Evening, ma'am. I want to stay in a room. Show one, baby.
Oh, it's you. Is there not a room at the inn?
Well, there's a lot of people there.
Well, this is a bit unusual.
Sorry, what did you say?
I excuse me. I said it was a bit unusual, although curfew is coming, and I would hate to see anyone stuck on the streets. Do you know how to cook?
Yeah.
I don't often have visitors, family, or anyone stay for dinner. If you would like to assist me, I suppose we could make extra.
Would you hold your mouth just for... I would love to.
Yes, get off the streets. It's getting dark.
Thank you.
The gods in this town can be cruel enforcers. Didn't used to be like that, But Avacyn seems to be gone, and much is the world coming to. As you see, she's got this basket that she unlocks the door, leads you into the little entryway parlor, and starts unloading things and shows you to the kitchen.
I start helping her, but in that way that is, like weaponized incompetence. Like doing something so badly that she just takes it over and I don't have to do it.
She puts you on menial tasks, and it seems like the main thing is just to listen. She just likes having someone there to talk at.
Yeah, I'll listen. Although I probably won't hear like half of the words.
Yeah, understandably. Well after darkness has settled, Amrita finds herself face to face with a crossroads. You've stepped out into the street lamps in the lighted areas of town, the more affluent neighborhoods where lantern posts are lit at night. and there is this just gargantuan werewolf, larger than you've ever seen or considered possible. But there was a distraction just as it was beginning to presumably pick up on your scent. And from the shadows, this woman with a crossbow held a finger to her lips. You can decide in this moment if Amrita would make herself known to the werewolf or go into hiding with this other hunter-type figure. She's not dressed like the local guards. She has darker clothing, stuff that blends into the shadows, it appears.
She will take out her bow, steady it, and have it prepped by her taking an arrow. And she finds herself briefly staring down at the bow again, thinking of Asuriel, and she will try to go back into the shadows as well, but also try to sort of get closer to this other person, but not too close yet.
I'm going to have you make a stealth check, please.
Okay.
You are as silent as you think is possible. As you slip under the awning of this building next to this other woman, her face still shadowed, but you can see somewhat, even in the darkness, these eyes that flick to you and then just around the corner. And then you hear this snarl, a growl. The woman looks at you, and she bolts. And for the first time, we're going to do a chase.
Oh. Ooh.
Damn.
Damn, all right. Whoop, whoop.
So I'm going to have you and this werewolf roll initiative, not with your token, just hit it to see who is going to act first in this chase.
Okay.
Okay. As the werewolf is the first to react, you hear the claws scraping on the pavement and the cobblestones as this other figure bolts into the shadows, and your adrenaline spikes and instinct is just to run. Typically, you are more familiar with the feel of pursuit, the hunt of chasing down a more vulnerable creature, but now it's like with this massive thing behind you, almost... Actually, you tell me. It's terrifying, but what is going through Amrita's head at this moment?
I imagine she gets stuck in this state of mind, not wanting herself to be revealed, and she thinks back to her childhood. Maybe there are flashes of memory of things happening that she doesn't recall, and briefly thinks of the first time her mother probably finds her alone with the music box, and she's afraid in the forest, and thinking back to when she had the eye and the eye showed her that memory of her in the woods where something looked like it was preying on her rather than the opposite.
Then I need both of you to make opposed athletics checks.
I don't even... Is it worth it to you?
I mean, you're not going to beat that, but go ahead and roll anyway.
Yeah, I figured even with inspiration, probably not.
I mean,
I
if
think
you crit,
Acrio's the
something could
only
happen.
one who could even get close to that.
I will just... What is that you said? Acrobatics?
Athletics.
Oh, athletics.
The creature behind you is also remarkably quiet, but your ears pick up the panting, these massive lungs heaving in air as it's approaching you. And I'm going to roll how many feet it reduces. It is unarmored, so these are going to be D6s. Holy shit. Okay. As you duck under the side of this bridge, you feel the claws nearly reach out and nearly get you scraping against the wall as it turns the corner and it is just behind you. Because you rolled an even number, then the other side is going to roll on the event table, which is hidden, but I'm going to roll a d20, some of which are good, some of which are bad. So this one is effectively just both of you running as fast as you can. Both the pursuer and the pursued will get to roll again, so that's going to be another 10d6, but you will also get to roll. What is your speed?
My speed is 40.
40, so you're going to be able to roll 8. And what kind of armor are you wearing? It's light armor?
Yes.
Okay. So then you will also be rolling d6s. So 8d6 versus 10d6. That is another 9 feet that it has gained on you, as in this moment you can just feel your feet hitting the stones, still on 2 legs in the form you are, and this wolf on all 4s just galloping behind you to the point you can feel its hot breath just behind you. For the second stage, it will be the werewolf versus the other figure that you are following. Let me pull up her sheet real quick. She is not particularly proficient in athletics, so here goes.
No.
Okay, and she also rolled an even number, so another event for this massive werewolf. Another 10. I'm going to have you roll for Alana. She also has 40 feet. She seems to be able to keep up ahead of you almost without issue. Like, you can hear her running out of breath, but speed-wise, she is keeping up even with you. You're not overtaking her. And she is also lightly armored, so another 8d6 from you. But if it rolls substantially higher, something is going to happen here.
29.
She actually widens the gap at this point. It seems as though this woman knows some of the ins and outs of these streets, twisting down some of the alleyways. She managed to turn down a space that this werewolf can't fit, but just as you make it to the other side, it's as if it's already made its way around. I'll have you make an insight check on that. You suspect this dire werewolf has almost an equal knowledge, if not superior, to the streets that this other woman does, this one that you're following. She knows where she's going, but this wolf, more than just instinct, seems to know where it is, whether this is its territory or something else is going on. It has an understanding of the layout far beyond what you think should be possible that you would ever have for an area like this.
Does it also appear this werewolf is more specifically after the woman?
That is hard to tell. It's
okay.
You're so closely matched in speed that it's hard to tell what it is going after. You will roll another athletics check against this massive thing that you can easily see is far stronger than you, could overpower you almost instantly if it were to catch up with you.
Okay.
And speaking of, let's see.
I'm rolling like balls.
I mean, it has a +9. That's hard to
Yeah, so even if it was good, holy crap. Macaroni and cheese, jeez.
Does a 15 hit your AC, Amrita?
I don't believe it does. Nope.
You are hit. These claws catch your back, slamming you forward, ripping into your armor. Like, your leather is shredded from the back, but it's strong enough just barely to prevent you from being torn to ribbons yourself. But this thing is right on your tail. You're going to have one action before Helena will as well. If you would like to make it a combat thing, you can, or it's up to you. How do you want to do this?
I guess I could activate Crimson Right, but I'm still running and can't. You know what? Do I just activate that?
It's up to you how much you want to reveal or not in this moment.
Activate that.
Activate that? Yeah. I mean,
What bullshit are you hiding?
I see no other choice in the matter, so fuck it. She will activate her Crimson Rite, but it's subtle about it, but obviously it looks like blood drips down from the underneath the tunic. Like she reaches up far underneath. She still has her gloves on, but she uses the edge of the bow to kind of like cut into her skin underneath the cloth. It won't be easy, but fuck it. I will use Oathkeeper for this.
Okay.
Let me just roll the Crimson Rite, which is a d6.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty gnarly gash you put in yourself.
Yep. Her eyes begin to glow and turns around, and this is the first time she's using Oathkeeper, so this will be fascinating. That hurts my soul. Okay, I'm just gonna see what the hero point does.
A.
An 18 is absolutely going to hit.
All right.
Big wolf.
And with the Crimson Rite being magic, the werewolf is resistant to the piercing, but not to the fire. It gets this arrow lodged into part of its neck, sticking out the flesh, not even very deep, but there is smell of singed fur and burning hair. Doesn't seem to exactly register this, as its eyes also glowing not with fire, but like this deep, intense yellow glow you've never seen from a werewolf before.
It's gonna have electricity calling it now, or lightning maybe.
Halana will also duck up against the side of the wall, raise her crossbow, and fire as well. That is going to go wide. And would you like to initiate, initiative?
Probably.
It seems like you're going to fight. Okay.
Yeah. Already started it, so.
What a nice dinner we're having.
Yeah, just like, oh, there's nothing happening here. And the street over.
Okay, you are the first one back up.
She will shoot at it again. I'll just go ahead and use the inspiration for the first shot, just to make sure it hits.
Okay, are you doing anything with Oathkeeper, or just keeping the Crimson Rite on it, nothing else?
Yeah, sorry, I have Oathkeeper off to the side. I was trying to pull that up. Oh, that's right, it gives you advantage on the roll when you say this phrase.
When she draws this bow, you hadn't noticed it as you were running and did this like spin shot, but now as you're planting your feet and aiming again, when you draw the arrow, it's like down the bowstring, you see these angelic runes start to glow, not on it, but kind of around it, kind of swirling around the string itself with these words that read "swift defeat to mine enemies."
Unlike her regular bow, she's probably used to the color itself probably fading as it goes more into the arrow itself when she lets go of it. Like you see bits and pieces of the glow from this alchemy that comes from her blood, and her eyes widen in surprise as she sees the glow from her eyes and her fingertips remain there while holding this bow, like it's surrounding the entirety of it along with the runes. And she angles it to where she's trying to get a best shot, similar shot with it, and reads. We're gonna have to find out what these words are in Latin, because that'll be cool to read later. But she'll read that out loud. Kind of confused at first, because like, swift defeat to my enemies. Swift death to you who have wronged me. An inspiration on the first attack.
You don't even want to use the advantage, you just want to use it. That's fine, if you want to.
Oh, wait. Yeah, just please.
Go ahead and roll damage again. Just hit the Oathkeeper damage from before.
Okay.
The shot is true, and the arrow again doesn't seem to do a lot of piercing damage. This hide is so thick, it like lodges just barely in it. burning, but you see it immediately reel back and shake its head, blinking and snarling as its mind is infected with the maximum amount of damage you could do for that.
Oh, do I not get my extra attack?
Oh yeah,
Or
what
because we're
level are
like,
you?
yeah.
Gotta remind me what
5.
level you are.
Yeah, I was preparing the second one, so okay.
Okay,
Okay.
alrighty. Do you want this to be for piercing or fire or psychic?
Oh my goodness. We'll try psychic.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I'm curious to use it with the bow.
This is a flawless bow, which means that when you roll for the critical hit, you get to add a +2 on top of the d20.
Cool.
This is going to be interesting. Okay. A 19 is madness. You will do twice the maximum result for the psychic damage dice and roll on the insanity chart. So that's going to have an interesting effect.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That will not have an immediate effect, but good to know. Anything else on your turn?
I think she'll move back 15 feet, still trying to get away. So if it has that op attack, it has that op attack.
What is your Kessig feature? Does that have to be a melee attack?
Yeah, it's melee, so.
You weren't right up in its face, but you realize the size of this thing. It has a larger reach than just 5 feet, as it will swing one of its claws at you, still reeling from this critical hit directly to the side of its head. You almost took out its eye, but the arrow like stabbed through the temple, like down the flesh, not into the brain, but just like along the side of the skull, making one of its ears twitch. For you, 13 damage will be reduced to 6 points.
6 points. Got it.
As you step back, you can hear this other woman breathing heavily, going through the process of reloading this heavy crossbow. It has like a quick crank on the side. It's only like 3 turns, but she's like, as she's reloading it and aiming it back at this creature. This time the shot is true, and as it whizzes past you, Amrita, you get this sense, this shiver that goes down your spine as you smell a silver-tipped arrow, which is going to be 10 points of piercing damage. You can see the immediate reaction to the silver as it's not quite a sizzle, it's not quite burning, but it's such a violent reaction to it. Can I have you make another insight check? Yeah, it snarls and backs up and claws at this crossbow bolt that's been lodged in it until it tears it out of its own flesh. Before leveling its eyes back at you, it lunges forward, trying to snap its jaws at you first of all. And that will kind of determine how things go as it leaps.
Oh, yeah.
You are caught in these gargantuan fangs that clamp down on your shoulder like a vice. You are grappled and restrained by this creature, which is going to mean you definitely have disadvantage on any kind of attack you make, as one of its claws will then try to tear into you, and the other one leans out and goes for Halana in that order. Both going to hit. You take 10 points of slashing, reduced to 5. Only 5 for you. And the other woman is going to take 11. And because it has you grappled, it is going to do a bonus action. Down on all fours after it has clawed into you and then into this other hunter. You see it just like turn itself over and with you in its jaws pull you and slam you down into the ground. I need you to make a con save. As you succeed, it's only going to end up being 2 points of bludgeoning damage with you being resistant to it.
I can't really shoot at it still because it has me, so.
It will
I
be
don't
at
think I can.
disadvantage, but you can do it. Although you do have advantage from being your sworn enemy, so that cancels out. It'd be a straight roll.
Okay. What did it say on the grappling?
It's a DC 15 to escape.
Okay. And
And
that
that
would
is an
have to be
action
my
if you would like
action
to
to
do
do
that,
that. This is risky, but I'm going to try and shoot at it twice.
Okay.
So the advantage cancels out. It would be normal. Bam. Bam.
15 just hits. So even with disadvantage, that one will make it.
Okay.
In this moment, as you pull out 2 arrows, knocking them at the same time, pulling them out, and it is like thrown you onto the ground, holding you on its jaws, and you just like drug across the cobblestone, not even focusing on that as much as you can, just on the creature. Let both arrows loose at the same time into the back of its skull. It will rear back, dropping you from its jaws as blood splatter hits the wall. And for the first time, you hear it release this unholy howl, just ear splitting into the air, up toward this waning moon that's nearly to its darkest stage. And it looks down at you, the eyes flicker, that glow starts to fade somewhat, and it snarls, and it will start to look like it is going to retreat. Alana is loading another arrow, and she looks to you, how you are reacting in this moment to it dropping you and starting to back up. What do you want to do?
I think she's in a tight spot right now, but if there's a chance, she'll try and shoot if it tries to run away one more time. Or is it just
Basically,
oh wait, no, it's just a regular reaction.
it's up to you.
Sorry.
Do you want to see this thing through and hope both of you survive, or let it retreat? Those are your options.
It doesn't really look that bloodied at all, though, I imagine, right?
No, it has just become bloodied, and that's why it seems to be on the retreat.
Ah, shit. She's not below bloodied yet, but will be at some point.
Alana is not, but she's only taken 1 slash, and it got her close.
I don't think Amrita would do anything because she doesn't want to risk this person to die if she needs information from her, so I do not think she will do anything at all. She tries to get up, but she acts more wounded, probably, than what she actually is.
This other woman has her heavy crossbow aimed, tracking this massive creature, shape-changing monstrosity, as it will look to her and then to you and shake its head, and on its turn, it will attempt to make a retreat, if that is what you would like to allow.
Okay. Yeah, for now she'll allow it.
As the creature disappears around a corner, still with this blood trail behind it, the woman with the crossbow still tracking it as it goes takes a step forward. That was stupid. Well done. We need to get off the streets. Acrio and Lorelei are hidden away from the guards they had to run from, fleeing after this minor attack from these insectoid things that crawled up out of the cobblestones of the street. What's the situation for you guys right now?
Panting. Just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. So once the guards just fuck off and don't find them, it's immediately... how fucking far ahead of us did Amrita get? Like,
It's Amrita, like a 5 minute head start,
Yeah,
and just like that's pretty much the entire
we
encounter
had
she
a
could cross.
we had a 12,
She was
18
going
second
back to the
combat.
river's rush. Yeah, is where she was going.
So
She's like, I know where to go.
She managed
like,
to
her and
hit
Cillian took that
River's
path.
Rush and fight a werewolf in the time that we've walked and
The time
hit a
might not
bug.
be exactly lined up. Just flashing back to where you guys
There's
are.
a temporal phenomenon.
Yeah.
Non-linear storytelling, okay?
Fuck off. My storytelling needs to be
Immersion!
linear. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. So yeah, as soon as Acrio's sure that the guards aren't going to find them, he just like tears off a bit of his own pant leg and wraps it around his foot really quick, and then just starts running again without much thought as to even what he's doing at this point. But it's fun. He's, despite it all, it seems like he's enjoying this weird sneak through the city.
Glad one of us is, because Lorelei's not having a good time. She's rough right now. She's following, but this sucks.
It's not that bad. It's a nice night out. See the sky.
Wow, the sky.
Well, we don't get to see the sky much.
I feel like all we see is the sky.
I wouldn't... Well, stars? Don't see those in Stenzia. Also,
Yeah.
cities. You never see cities. Even Kosovo wasn't this big. And the streets were just fucking 2 feet of mud everywhere you went.
I miss it.
I don't.
I hate it here.
Why do you hate it here? It's a lovely town. Besides the crazy lunatics.
Because everything's just so far apart. We've barely seen anything of anyone else this whole time. The moment we got in here, it was like we just didn't know each other anymore. We don't know where to find each other anymore. And for all we know...
What reason do we have to be here?
Well, because I was following everybody else, like I always do.
Oh, I'm certainly not here for a reason. We came here for Amrita.
Yeah,
it seems she
that's the
has
reason.
a mission.
And for all we know, because she ran off on her own, she could be dead right now because we're not there.
She'd more likely be in prison than dead.
Which is as good as dead if you had a look at it. I hate it here. That's all.
Alright.
I just want
Well,
everyone to be where I
hopefully
can see them. And I can't
Amrita
see them.
will figure out whatever she's doing and we can be on our merry way. Avacyn knows it's not going to be that simple, but...
Nothing ever is.
Oh, yeah, the girl at the stables saw the cow. Did I tell you that? I don't think I did.
You did.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Did that bug really get you?
Yeah, it hit me in the head really hard.
Shit.
Okay. And more bickering talk as they find, or at least try to find Amrita. Probably not.
Hoping to find something nice.
Yeah.
You reach the river side of town where you can hear the rush of it just outside the walls, lapping against the docks and the boats moored out there. And it's incredibly difficult to make your way through the streets without any source of light beyond very well shrouded hooded lantern, so as to not attract any of the guards. And finding which street you belong on is a chore, but eventually you fairly certain you recognize the road where the pub you had visited earlier was located.
That took long enough.
This place is a fucking maze. I bet we'd even
Yeah,
get lost in the water if we fell in. I bet there's like a whole maze in the water too.
I think the water just goes around the city.
But like under the water. Never mind. I was making a joke about how even
the water has.
Yeah, it's called a joke. I'm not good at those yet.
I'm not good at receiving jokes.
The pause
is interrupted as you hear boots approaching, and you have to, if you're going to attempt to duck inside this.
So go in.
We shove Lorelei downstairs. Yeah, once inside.
Lorelei is shoved in just as there is this raucous performance, and the women on stage are like, you know how they start to make their way down between some of the tables, and it is this like dance where you get shoved in, almost trip and fall, and it's immediately as all these women are like flipping up their dresses, and you can see everything they're wearing underneath them. How does she react to that?
Propriety would state you don't look, but propriety doesn't kick in for a while. Then she'll just like, oh wait, I shouldn't be looking.
Make a con save.
What the fuck?
For blush.
Oh god. Is that how red I'm gonna inspiration to automatically fail?
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh.
Yeah, she's pretty red, Acrio.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, and it's, maybe with
Sudden
the adrenaline,
complexion.
the combat.
Sudden complexion that Lorelei has never had. Well, not never. Rarely. I've caught the fever.
He now has sunburn.
Oh god.
Yeah, just sunburn. Yeah. Okay, didn't know it was that kind of tavern. Just grab Lorelei, walk toward bar. Yeah, and just like trying to weave through tables, and then the women trying to weave through tables, he just rams like two of them out of the way and is like, oh shit, sorry, and eventually ends up at the bar. Hi.
Looks to me like you're new in town. Not familiar with the performance.
No, never. Actually, new in the entire district. District? Province? Province, that's the word.
Parish.
Parish?
Bit of a different accent, could have guessed.
Anyway.
So what might I do for you?
Tall woman, curly black hair, brown hair.
More wavy, but
always wears a sulk on her face. Usually carries a bow. Yeah, a lot of red. Seen her?
I mean, Charlotte matches that description to a bit. I don't know how tall you'd really call her, but if you'd like, I could
Lorelei's
call
gonna
her
like
over.
Lorelai's just gonna like stand up and just like gesture to where she vaguely remembers Amrita's height being in comparison to herself. So like, no, she's about this tall. Who's Charlotte?
Unfortunately, nobody that large who works here. I would have to try one of the other cabins.
No,
not looking for someone who works here. A patron.
Oh, you're not ordering it. Not trying to hire. That's what I could do for you, and it seemed like you wanted to.
You hire them? What?
They're prostitutes, Lorelei.
Oh. Where do we always end up in these places?
Well, you gotta have some form of entertainment in this hellscape.
I know, but this is like the second one we've run into as like the first stop.
Well, that's where Cillian and Amrita always end up.
Do you think they... No, I'm not gonna ask that question.
What do you think they're always disappearing for?
Oh, is that why?
Not to go do some handshakes and shady deals.
I definitely thought it was just shady deals.
Yeah.
I didn't know Amrita...
When you're a lone wolf...
Well, no, I didn't know she went for the women.
I don't know. She probably swings both ways.
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure they have male brothels too.
The bartender is just like, reaches over for a mug, fills it himself, starts drinking. He has to
The
listen
two
to this.
turbo virgins at the bar have made him an alcoholic. But
Anyway.
you've seen no one like pass through this way tonight wearing a lot of red? Really tall?
Names cross the bar. A lot of them do. What would be my incentive for sharing them? People do like their privacy in headwear.
Well, if it'll convince you, 2 golden eyes and a slight 2 gold across.
I don't know about golden eyes, but maybe a brown and a blue eye, as he like puts his fingers on them and slides them across the bar.
Yes, that's her. That's her.
Does sound familiar.
Say she was going somewhere.
Well, for 2, I suppose I could say I gave her a name. One, Helena Barclay. Generally spends her nights more in the lighted areas. District up north.
Oh, great. More running through the city.
Not a great idea these hours. Curfew and all. Sure you don't want to wait it out. Could call Charlotte.
Something tells me there are enough places to get diseases than to add one more to the platter.
Ah, they're all checked for the pox. Nobody wants them spreading around.
Maybe I'll take you up on your offer another day. All right.
Lorelei looks betrayed. It's like...
I'm doing formalities, says that as he just walks off.
Men. Follows him.
What does that mean? I'm not actually ever going to take him up on his offer. It's gross.
So what do we do? Do we wait here? Or do we go after her? Because if we go back out there, there's probably more bugs, more guards. We don't know where. Up north is really vague. She could go anywhere, and she could be on her way back for all we know. She might not even come back this way.
I don't know why we're in this town at all.
She came to see someone that she knew.
Yeah.
He's in the prison. Seems nice enough.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Break him out of the fucking Supermax prison of death? Nobody gets in or out of that place. You've seen it. You even described it to me.
Yeah. I don't know what we're supposed to do. But I think that's why Amrita's snooping around, as she's trying to get a hold of whoever he's been talking to on the outside.
But then we're sitting here on our fucking hands, just waiting for her to fix everything.
Essentially. Why did you follow her? I just followed you.
Because people like to get themselves killed when they go off alone. Plus, in a city, it's easy enough, but here we are. Amrita-less.
Cillian-less too. Val-less.
That's a different topic.
I know, but still. Still. One less in the coop.
It's debatable if we want him alive, so for now we're calling it a half.
Of course, this could be a conversation we could be having all together, but, you know.
Okay.
So what do we do? I'm following you.
Let's just wait out the night, grab a drink, wait till the morning. Maybe Amrita shows back up here. Maybe Cillian too. It seems they really like this place.
I had no idea this is why.
You would know that Amrita does not. Because she told you guys and freaked out about people showing stuff.
I noticed that Acrio had a good memory.
Oh my god. Well, Lorelei would know.
He's not
sense.
a wizard. Yeah, so rest of the night just sitting there awkwardly drinking.
Staring at the
Just
table,
as your-
hood fully up.
Just as your first round is being set out on the table, and the waitress gives you a wink as she goes back to make her rounds, the entire tavern goes deathly silent, including the person playing the piano on stage, as you hear the echo of this unholy howl, this wolf-like cry in the night. It's from some distance, but everything is motionless in this pub as you hear it, until the whispers start to make their way through and everybody speculates. But there is suddenly an aura of fear in this place.
Can I get a vibe for what kind of people nearby are speculating about? Like, does it seem like anything that would be familiar, or is it just like, oh, that's the wild nuts wolf of East Gavany here for some reason?
You can make an insight check.
Okay, cool. Just want to see if there's like, if they've heard this before. It's like, oh, we know who that is. Nope. I am staring into a cup. I am not looking anywhere.
I don't know if I want to join in on that.
The only thing you can tell for sure is there is that same adrenaline spike you had when you were attacked by the creatures of the night seems to be coursing through everyone else now, and the piano player can't even muster a tune. Everything is just like quiet speculation.
Look at Lorelei. Do a little tap on my forehead and look towards the door.
Did that sound like Amrita? Like, at all?
I mean,
like, has she ever been that freaky sounding?
Probably not, and also, like, it was loud.
Right. Look at the door. Look at Acrio. Do we?
Yeah.
All right.
Drag the hatchet off the table and attach it to his belt as he gets up and sets however much is for the alcohols.
Mm-hmm. You can just decide however much you want to pay for that.
135 gold.
Yeah.
You know what?
Do it.
What's funny, when you got information from the guys, you gave him 2 gold, and Rita only gave him 1 for a name. So he's just like,
yeah, but I gave the name. See, it's always more expensive for them to rat out someone they give information to. Like the fucking guy in
The broker.
Yeah. He's like, nah, sorry, I don't give my client information away. It's like, how about
Sorry.
double?
here you go.
You can't afford this information, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. Walk outside. How long was the howl? Like a solid.
It wasn't incredibly long. It sounded somewhat pained, is the best you could get from it. It was a howl, but not like a howl mixed with a cry. And so it was relatively short, but then it sounded like it echoed through the streets.
Okay. And this
It
guy
sounded
said,
like it was coming. Can we get any indication on the direction? Because that guy said
It
that.
probably would have sounded like it was coming from the north, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, definitely headed north. Because he said that lady is often around the north parts. That's who Amrita was looking for, and then loud howling from the north. Probably trouble.
yeah.
Probably her. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, the
The
last
evidence
time you guys...
is pointing.
In character the last time, because she's never really done it with this group ever at all and doesn't, but the last time they would have heard something was like when we had to fight that bat Rothbart creature, and like it bit like really into her shoulder. Yeah.
So, you know,
Even that was like
doesn't
only
howl
once.
very often either.
No.
Not cool enough.
Yeah, north time.
North
Cillian
Tar?
had just perfected, like at the very end of this signature he was trying to copy, like on the last two letters, when this howl rings out and your hand jerks, the whole thing is ruined at that point.
What was the name of the woman again?
I don't remember.
Okay. Then Cillian doesn't either.
I'm not sure if I ever gave her a name.
I want to thank you for a lovely evening. I need to do something.
You're not going out there.
Oh, I am.
Not after curfew, not with that. Whatever that was. That's not right.
I'm very, very wrong. And I'm sort of afraid I've seen it. I need to do this. Thank you so much for opening your home. And I'm sorry I was rude. Thanks for talking.
No, you're fine. What are you going to do against whatever that is? That's not for us to deal with. The gods will handle it, I'm sure.
Remember, you don't have a normal person in front of you, Mom. Someone I love might be in danger. And I need to be there.
Not as though I can stop you, but please. Don't get yourself killed.
Well, if I did, I'm sure I won't blame you.
He looks confused at that.
Intended to be confusing. You will return here. You will see my face. And we will talk again because I did enjoy it. I don't often get to be the one who listens. And I stand up, do the same bow I did for Bellastair, but a little less slimy. And I head into the night.
He does look concerned, but again, she has no intention or ability to stop you. I'm going to say that by the time Cillian finds the place to the north where there's this blood on the stone and avoiding the guards long enough to reach it, Acrio and Lorelei are also on the same trail. And Cillian, you find them following this blood on the ground. Acrio looks somewhat torn up. He's not wearing any of his armor or shoes. He has a wrap on his leg. Lorelei is also just in her basic dress that she usually sleeps in with her cloak, and she has the moon silver flail with her, although not in hand, and Acrio's hammer is nowhere to be seen. He's got just a hatchet on his belt. They both look a little bit worn out.
Evening, my little rays of sunshine.
Oliver, where have you been?
Working. Do you guys know what's going on?
No. Do you?
No, but I did go to the freaking hole.
Amrita went out to go see someone, and we got to the River's Rush, and she'd already gone on ahead. So, and we heard that howl, and
why would anyone go off on their own?
I'm going to save the lecture for after we've all reconvened. And
you're absolutely right.
Dead.
Game face. You do not need to yell at me. Follow it further.
Yeah, Acrio's like, while those two are talking, he is just like looking at the blood and like seeing if it's weird, and then he's just like, "What? Oh, hey, Cillian.
Dude, good to see you.
Hey, you're not dead. I see you're following the same blood trail. Funny seeing you at this late hour of the night in the face of danger with werewolves howling in the night. Normal things.
There's a dark moon following blood towards wolf.
You know,
everything to love.
It's almost painfully ironic that we're here. It's like every bad thing that happens and we're all ending up in the same place.
Do we think this is Amrita's blood?
Just at that moment, you need to duck behind something as another small troop of guards comes rushing in, also observing the blood and following it. Since you've gotten here, you've seen dozens of small groups crisscrossing the area searching for anything.
Yeah. So problem, every guard in this entire city is going to be here soon, and we still haven't found Amrita.
Oh, that's right.
That wasn't her, was it? I don't imagine so. I don't think she's that loud, but werewolf.
Really loud. I don't think she could be that loud.
Well, I guess we keep going and hope we don't get caught. Otherwise, she'll get to break 4 people out of prison.
No, please.
Out of it. We'll be fine.
Anything but that fucking prison. I'll take execution.
Anything but that, preferably.
So the question is, do you guys want to attempt to follow the blood trail as it peters out and gets thinner, or the direction where it seems to be there's more blood toward the area where theoretically some kind of violence occurred?
I think maybe follow where it peters out, because I think the higher concentration of blood would be where it started, and then peter out as they move.
But where it's starting out means we find whatever got hurt, like the victims at the scene of the crime. Like, we might either find what hurt Amrita or found what Amrita hurt. Like, could be her blood or it could be someone else's.
I could always check whose blood it is.
How long would that take?
I could do it immediately.
Okay.
All right.
Like that.
Is there an ounce of... I'm assuming there's more than just an ounce. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will cast Analyze Blood, and I won't bother doing it as a ritual. I will full spell slot this bazonga. And because I'm casting it as a spell slot, I want to see a brief glimpse of the moment right before the creature shed blood from its perspective. Oh yeah, I should roll a d4 and choose what to learn of it. 1.
Oh boy.
You know how old Amrita is?
I know how old Amrita is. I think I'll learn the creatures...
Before you... I was going to say, I mean, you kind of already know, but I'll say, so as you reach down, making sure that the guards are nowhere to be seen at this moment, as you run your fingers through the blood on the cobblestone and focus on them.
Taste it a little bit.
Lorelei.
It's quick enough. You close your eyes and you see this brief flash of Amrita's face. She seems small compared, but she's like right up next to you and fires an arrow directly at you.
Opens her eyes and shakes the blood off her hands. This is what Amrita hurt. It was big.
So not Amrita.
I saw Amrita. I see the perspective of what spilt the blood, and I saw Amrita's face.
Looking at the blood where, like, one direction it tapers out and the other it gets heavier, and I'm like, all right, I guess we follow it to its source.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you want to learn from it? From this spell?
This is its type. Like, what the fuck is it? I guess.
Yes, you would feel that, hard to describe, perhaps similar to the way that Identify just gives you a knowledge as if you had already known it and you're remembering it. This blood, it's like you, while it's just a red, fresh blood with that metallic smell, somehow you, with the magic that you channel through you, instinctively know that this is a werewolf's blood. And it is somewhat different. You're not even sure exactly how to describe it other than big. Like, in
werewolf
like
brackets big.
Yeah, it seems as if that it is a strain of werewolf that is unknown to you, but at the same time you know it is massive.
Like a dire wolf.
Yeah, a dire werewolf.
It was a werewolf. Big one.
The one I saw in Hellstone.
But we've been seeing a wolf, right? Not a
Yes.
werewolf?
I don't know. It's been hiding in the shadows.
It was a big wolf, wasn't it? It was different than. It was slightly different, so maybe. I don't know. It's some kind of I don't know. It's a different kind of werewolf. New flavor.
They always come bigger and badder. Okay, alright, this way. Maybe we can still catch Amrita. See if she's injured.
Last night, out of minds, that in guards.
One more time?
You're pointing the wrong way. If we go that way, we're gonna get on.
No, we go where there's more blood, right?
Exactly, where the guards are also going.
No, the guards are going to follow the trail where it gets thinner because they want to find the creature.
Both ways.
Cillian has, realized that guards are crisscrossing both directions.
Well, we're going to have to go one way or we're going to get caught here.
Let's try to go around. I think that's the best chance.
Alright, lead the way, sneaky man.
Unfortunately, you will have disadvantage on your next check, so...
Why?
You can make a stealth check because of the Geist thing that you rolled earlier.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna fucking grab Cillian and shake him until the Geist leave him.
Rat choke him. She's gonna choke the Geist out of him.
Wait, Cillian, quick. I'm gonna lie to you. Insight me.
I'm gonna trip you. Dex save now.
I'll have the both of you roll stealth as well. Because it's not horrible.
Damn, Acrio. Dude takes off his armor and disappears.
He's like, check it out. No.
He's like fucking Goku where he takes off like the ankle bracelets.
The training.
Yeah. And he's like, holy shit, why is this so heavy? It's like, oh, so when I take it off, I'm speedy.
Is that Goku? I thought that was the dude from Naruto that did that.
Probably both.
That both do similar things at this point, but you know.
You can't be sure, but you're fairly certain that something nearby is weeping, and it's enough to distract you and almost cause you to lose the other two as they are sneaking ahead. And then when you attempt to catch up, you're not nearly as quiet as you are padding through the city streets.
Scurry after them.
I'll have Cillian roll a d100, please.
Lorelei had something weeping, it was just her subconscious.
The other two have made their way around the corner where the blood trail had left. There's a light of guards that make their way just between you, Lorelei, and as you try to duck behind something, you realize that these streets are less crowded in this more residential district, this middle-class area. There's almost nowhere to go. Would she attempt to summon some shadows around her to try to block out the light?
Yep.
Or no?
She would.
Then I need you to make one more stealth check.
Normal stealth. That's slightly better. Not that great.
Then you hear a voice that you had heard just earlier in the day. Miss Fenwick, what are you doing on the streets? As the inspector steps forward with the rest of the guards. You are aware that there is a curfew? We make it quite clear.
I have a habit of sleepwalking. I don't know how I ended up here. Where am I?
Deception check, please.
Oh god, okay.
What happened to us?
No, I need to wait. 1 second.
Can I use my inspiration to get success on that deception?
I'll put it this way. If you do so, he will believe you, but you'll be taken into custody. If you roll, it could either be way better or way worse.
Oh, so I could settle on something still shitty, or I could get better, or I could get even worse. Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
If I can, I would love to try a help action by pretending I'm outside looking for her. I need help. I'm not gonna let it go.
Thank you. So I have advantage
Mm-hmm.
on deception? Oh, thank God.
So Cillian appears. Is he shouting or quietly, like, loud whispering for her?
Loud whispering so that the guards would hear, but not necessarily. Like I'm acting like I'm being sneaky, but I'm not. And I freeze.
Mulvane's head snaps over to Cillian as he appears, attempting to put on this performance of searching for Lorelei, as she can see it's clear that he's not buying this story. And he'll just nod to one of the guards. Take her. They're involved somehow. I don't know how.
No,
but it's clear they know something.
No, please. Please, no. Anything.
Vistani as well.
Please.
Okay. Hi. Hip Johnson here. How many guards are there?
There would be, let's see. There are 4 with him.
Got it.
The
Okay.
anger of a gentleman.
As soon as he hears that Lorelei is gonna get taken away, he's going to take his shirt off, wrap it around his head, like ninja style, so that his face is covered, and just run out and body check the main guard who just told them to take her away.
Checking Mulvane.
And just
Get down, Mr. President!
He screams for her to run.
Okay.
I'm not leaving you.
Run, I'll catch up.
Okay, I'm not leaving you. Can we
I'll have you make an athletics check versus his acrobatics, which is one-armed and doesn't have the greatest balance, so...
Oh, we ran into the one-armed boy.
Yeah,
the main guy.
Oh.
I don't think Acrio has ever met.
Yeah, he's just some guy.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm killing this man.
He's immediately knocked off balance, falls to the ground with this shove as all of the guards go into defense and attack mode as Lorelei, I assume, is attempting to run.
Does it look like Acrio could run, or are they like immediately like surrounding him? Like, does it look like he has a decent escape?
Depends on the initiative roll.
With my high enough athletics, could I have shoved him into another guard and then just kept going?
Well, you can shove him into another guard. I don't know if you have speed. Just also keep going, but
we'll see. There are 2 Acrios. Armored Acrio and unarmored Acrio.
Unarmored Acrio is on some shit. He's having his Naruto moment right now.
Breed werewolves, saving his girlfriend from guards. Just 2 different people.
It's like the armor like turns him into somebody else, and then he's just a fucking little guy.
Listen, man. Oh my god.
I'm gonna put Amrita out here as well.
Ooh,
oh shit, bro.
I have an idea. I have thoughts. Because I have a little thing that can slow people down.
And Mulvane has intelligence to add to that, but the NPC sheets don't let you, so...
Oh, crap.
Damn, boy, what's happening? Where were these rolls earlier?
Yeah, right? Shit. Oh, I love this music. Totally just vibing right now.
Amrita is not going to be in the first round. And Lorelei is the first to act. There are 4 guards and the inspector, who's just been knocked into one of them. Acrio covering his face with his shirt, just a shirtless, torn-legged, bloody-footed, barefoot, crazy man.
Lorelei has never been more attracted to him than this one. It's like, oh my god, he's insane. Dum-dum. I'll pick the. I don't know. Does Mulvane look like he can run? Does he look like he can run a bit, or does he look a bit? Does he look more like the brains of the operation?
I mean, he's a lithe fellow. The biggest problem is his balance is a bit thrown off by the fact that he's only got one arm. But
yeah,
he looks semi-athletic, average human-y.
I will pick the guard closest to Acrio right now, and I think some of the shadows that Lorelei had been manifesting to hide behind that did not work will like recoalesce and like spill underneath all of them, sort of like, you know, like when a cloud passes over you and like the shadow goes over you but it's under you, and I'm gonna hinder the guy.
Definitely immediately caught in these shadow grasping hands, unable to pull out as he almost freaks out at the sight of them coalescing around him.
And sort of, I think with these shadows starting to drip off of her, like there's this moment where her eyes turn a little black. She's like, don't follow us. If you know what's good for you. And she's gonna run.
One of the other guards, all of them carrying these heavy halberds, will use its reach as Lorelei attempts to escape to slash at the back of her, trying to use the hooked part of the axe head to catch her, just slicing down the length of your blue cloak as he does so, and we'll see if he's able to actually hit. You are not wearing armor right now, so...
I am not. But that still won't hit. I got a 13.
Leaves a good-sized gash, nearly trips you up a bit as the cloak given to you by your mother is rent down the back, but you do make it out, and Cillian is up. The inspector is on the ground.
And his jugular is just facing upwards for some reason.
He was preparing to solve everything, and Acrio shoves the grenade away, and he is stunned. And Malcolm falls to the ground, and for a moment he thinks about the chance that this might be the only opportunity. But he's smarter than that. And if it wasn't Malcolm, he might have tried to stick close to Acrio and Lorelei, having changed somewhat and not thinking of self-preservation always. But in this moment, the man he hates most is them, and he needs every chance he can get to not be caught by him in this moment. He cannot get the better of him again. So, he will bonus action disengage. He will rush away, and he will use his action to hide.
Okay. Again, you find, as Lorelei had, there are so few places to hide in these open streets. The houses are set so far back from the road with like picket fences and lawns and trees that are more for decoration than anything else. It's hard to find anywhere to go, and in that moment you suspect that guards have not lost sight of you.
Were the guards like on top of me, or I have...
The guards are a little bit distance away. One of them you shoved the inspector into and knocked him back a bit. You would suspect you're definitely within halberd range of at least 2, if not 3 of them.
Okay. That's gonna hurt. Can you upcast Shield of Faith? No, you can't.
I mean, you can, but it won't do anything.
Yeah. None of them have a shield that he can just, like, yoink, and then...
They're all carrying halberds, which are two-handed weapons, so no.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Just...
Disengage, not take the hits, and just keep pace with me.
Yeah. But then they always keep pace with us forever.
It may end up as a chase.
Chase 2?
Electric Boogaloo. Acrio is going to turn to run, but the tip of his finger is just going to light up like a beacon and then just shoot a flashbang right in their face. And I'm gonna cast Dazzle.
Think fast, chuckle nuts!
Think fast, chuckle nuts! And it is for 1, but it's at night. Can I just flash all of them close together?
Can we just flashbang the
Can I flashbang them?
Make an Arcana check.
Sure. Or
Unfortunately, no, it's going to be 1. Are you going for the guards or the inspector himself?
Did the inspector ever show that he had weapons on him? Was that ever something that...
I mean, you've never even met him before.
Was I not there for that?
No.
Yeah, Acrio went to the library.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Assuming that guy's useless, blasting one of them in the face, so charisma save. That's a weird thing. I feel like that should be a con save.
I think it's because it's an illusion.
Yeah, and also I'm sure they were going for more interesting saves than just always doing con and dex.
I wonder if it's like, because it's a charisma save, only they see it.
Maybe.
Because it's like you're implanting it directly in their head.
Yeah.
One of them is hindered. One of them
is dazzled.
Good flashy bright light.
And then run for it, and they can all make their attacks.
Yeah, one of which will have disadvantage, because he is dazzled by this light that is shone in his face by some arcanist, probably. Some crazy wizard man.
Yeah, just some crazy wizard. That will
There's a crazy shirtless wizard!
Sounded right.
And 2 more because the others...
Yep.
One had attempted at Lorelei.
I mean,
Did you cast Shield of Faith?
No.
Okay. Because I was going to say that would have stopped the first one, but...
So that's...
How does Acrio look right now?
He is bloodied. His back is just ripped open.
Mulvane is up.
I think Acrio has the lowest AC in the entire... He has 9 right now.
9?!
Being bloodied, he
bloodied,
takes
right,
a minus 2, yeah.
Yeah, I think he has lower AC than Val.
Oh, you're Asuriel-ing it right now.
Oh, gosh.
Raw dogging it.
The inspector pushes himself up off of the other guard, who assists somewhat. One of them trying to move forward through this hindering shadows, one of them rubbing his eyes from being blinded. Cillian not being hidden, you can clearly see as there is a spark that shows up in the edges of his glasses, these mirrored spectacles, and the uniformed cloak that he wears over his missing arm moves back. You see this skeletal hand and bony arm draped from the side. There are seemingly like wires and twisted yarn patterns wrapped around several of these dry white bones, but they twitch and the hand raises up. There is light produced by it as it reaches forward toward Acrio and Lorelei as they are attempting to run. More sparks travel down it. The wires start to hum, and
that's not a bony arm. That's a metal arm.
Well,
that's
you described it better second time.
That's
now I don't have to
get it.
A jolt of lightning rips forth from him down the fingertips in the direction of the 2 that are fleeing. I'm going to need both Acrio and Lorelei to make dexterity saving throws. The DC is 15 if you have anything you want to add to it.
I have hope.
Any hero points?
Wait, speaking of hope, fire of hope. Yeah, so Acrio, as he dodges, he'll kind of turn on the ball of his feet and wave his hands kind of in a defensive pattern. You can re-roll your dex save. Lorelei, don't roll below an 11, please.
I won't. My love. Don't make me reroll shit! It always goes badly, we know this!
With one hand trying to throw that ward up, the other throws up, and I'll do absorbing ward against that. So that'll absorb all that damage, and I gotta make sure I keep track that I have...
It's only 10 for you.
Yeah, so I have 10 points of damage I'm storing.
How does Lorelei look as he absorbs this and then looks back over his shoulder to see her?
She looks fried. She is holding on, but I imagine there's like lightning burns, when like lightning strikes wood and it like snakes through and leaves burn marks. I imagine there's like some of that like sparking across her now because she's critical.
Yeah, just screaming for her to run faster.
As he does so, the inspector's arm kind of like cracks and falls back into place, and he will shout through this like apparatus holding his jaw in place, "Halt or die." The guards will move forward. They're not going to attempt to kill you in this moment. They'll have to dash to reach you, but effectively they will get within grappling range effectively. At the same time, at the top of the round, Amrita, you and this other woman haven't been able to find a way to get off of the streets with as many guards had made their way this direction. She had found several hiding places, and you as well kept stealthy and kind of circled around, and now you're starting to hear this nearby commotion and what sounded like Acrio's voice shouting to run. I will say you are within 30 feet of getting to them if you would so choose.
Shit. She looks back at this other person that she'd been working so hard to find and looks back in the other direction. Where can I find you?
You're not trying to get involved with that, are you? He's not lying. If they don't halt, they will die, and so will you.
They might be friends of mine. You can't leave them.
This is a fool's errand.
Yes,
But if you survive, and she will quickly... She can't jot down anything because she doesn't have a quill and ink. She will give you an address. Just something for you to memorize.
Amrita nods, and yeah, she will go in that direction, quickly putting the address in her pockets, like, damn it.
Like I said, she can't write it down. You have to memorize it.
She memorizes it then. She has a pretty good memory.
And this other woman will slink back into the shadows, unwilling to deal with any soldiers. Using your movement, you can get up to the scene of this going on. You see guards chasing down Lorelei, who looks like she looks like she's been struck by lightning. She's still steaming and frizzled. Acrio has these cuts in his back as he has this sheen, like a glow around him. Cillian is not far off the other direction, ducked behind like a park bench or something.
Oh my goodness.
Do I see Amrita?
Depends. Would she be trying to get out in the middle of everything or no?
I think she would remain hidden first, trying to look and find if there is anything to where she can set something on fire to maybe hide the others, or she's trying to calculate everything in this moment of what is going on.
Trying to cause a distraction? I mean, you probably could.
If there's anything she could set on fire closest to
Roll
them.
percentile.
Okay.
There's 4 delicious-looking guards. Could set one of them on fire.
66, I don't think there's really anything that looks excessively flammable at this location. There would probably be someone's private carriage parked on the street, which would burn, but not quickly.
Could use the one blood curse, but then they would know where I'm at. If I did that, probably. Oh, I did not want to piss the inspector off, but oh, fuck. It's too late for that.
Bit late for that now.
I know, that's gonna... Oh, shit. You know, does she see his arm is out with the lightning bolts?
I mean, you didn't see what
Or
it
just,
did,
like,
but
see?
you can see.
Oh, did see.
Yeah, that it is uncovered from his cloak.
Friend of Gideon, perhaps?
Yeah, she inhales, debating, fighting with herself, working so hard to get all the information that she's been trying to get. Angels help me. But I didn't want to use the howl, because then even my allies would have to roll wisdom saves.
Yeah, but would that
pass
negatively affect them in this situation?
I guess it wouldn't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do this and try to see if that helps.
Interesting.
Yeah, because just because I've never used it before, might as well.
Oh no.
If by 5 or more, they're stunned. Oh boy.
Yeah.
You will have to get relatively close out into the mix of things, because it does have a range of 30 feet. However, in this moment, there's so much going on. So it doesn't specifically say this, but it is part of the deal that allies, or at least people that would be aware of Amrita's situation, do have advantage on this. So whether she can't designate allies, they have to kind of know that what, they're
like get a brief glimpse of her, and it's like, oh, it's Amrita, and then ow.
And I'm going to say, because of the howl that had occurred earlier in the evening, the guards are actually going to have disadvantage on this.
Oh,
yes.
This is good. Okay.
Okay.
This is promising. This is promising, guys.
What is the DC?
15. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh my god! Wait, I'm stunned.
Yeah. I'm so glad I did that shit. I was so scared.
I think the 10 would be just frightened, but 4 of them are completely stunned.
The one guy's just like, guys, what's going on?
That is a success for all of you guys. Let me roll for Mulvane, who does not have disadvantage. It's going to be a normal wisdom save.
Please fail,
guys,
you.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Please fail, you bony bastard. Well, it's still frightened. That's still frightened.
He is frightened.
Take that. We'll take that. We'll fucking take that. You're Benjamin. Oh, if you stand in the middle of the road, they can't go near you.
Okay. It lasts for the end of your next turn.
It's weird because it's not a cry of pain like last time. Like, she feels it in her chest, like very rumbly. It feels very odd, but she takes as much as her breath, just like, and cups like her hands together to do this, to sort of like she's imitating the sound, and just feels her veins kind of tense up when she does it, and just lets it out like up into like the air.
You do not have the movement to slink back into any other position. You will be in the middle of the road for the moment. But it does appear as though most of the guards locked up, covered their ears. One of them kind of fell to the ground, stunned. Even the inspector turns toward you, and though his jaw is like in this strange leather apparatus, there's a twitch to it as he shifts his weight to his back foot.
My Night Terror is still my bonus action, right? For the 3rd time tonight. This is going to be great for my psyche. As she's running, she's going to like throw her hands up behind her, and then as she runs, a shadow of her like separates facing the other way, as if she's standing there with her hands up, like facing them. And that's just going to be like left as like a smoke impression behind her. And that's going to be the Night Terror of her that she leaves behind. And then action dash and movement run.
How's Cillian reacting to all of this?
That's what I've been trying to figure out for the last 10 minutes.
That's what I feel right now. I'm like, man, my brain is...
He was preparing to shout something to try to convince Malcolm to come after him instead of Lorelei and Acrio. And then his pseudo love interest So, this loud howl, it doesn't sound the same as the one we heard echoing over the city, right?
It's distinctly different, yeah.
I will stand on my park bench and I will shout, "Fine! This is not the last you will see of me. Sleep tight, my one-armed ghost." And I will turn and use every action I have to run away. Action, bonus action, dash, movement.
Acrio still has this absorbing ward built up.
That never goes away.
There are a number of guards that had been approaching to pile on you. Now all of them seem shaken, and several of them can't even seem to function for the moment.
Are any of them in attack mode, or are they...
I mean, they seemed more like in grapple mode, but now it's like they can't even use a reaction because they're stunned, so...
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Dash out, away, following Lorelei.
Turn on heel and run.
Yeah.
Gonna have the inspector roll. He's still shaken by this howl and everything happening all at once. Amrita, you can see him processing. You can't see where his eyes look with these mirrored spectacles, but the direction everyone has run is still within his view. But in his current state, he is not going to do anything. Guards can't move toward you, or most of them stunned. The one who is frightened is just scrambling away from the source of the sound, not really entirely sure if it was you or something else that produced it, but just moving away. What are you doing in this moment?
Looking for which way one of the others ran, and what direction, if they all ran in the same one or separate directions.
Cillian would have went the opposite way or a different direction than the other two. You can see that Lorelei's shadow has stopped, and you still saw her move past it.
Oh, for the love! Tries to sprint and follow in the direction first to get Cillian, since they went that way, probably Acrio and Lorelei, to go get him to go the other way.
With all of you out of sight, I need Amrita to make a perception check as we end the initiative. And this is based on hearing, so you have advantage, so you can roll again. Take the higher.
Okay.
As you are sprinting after Cillian, you can hear his breaths as he is taking in air, trying to move as quickly as he can, outpacing you even in a sprint. And at the same time, back behind you, as the guards are all getting to their feet and asking for directions, you would hear Mulvane say, "We know where they were staying. Collect their things. I have other work to do."
Oh yeah, they saw you, Cillian. Fuck. And shit.
Shit, your stuff.
He doesn't know
wait, they
who
they don't see
Acrio
Acrio's
Revito
face,
is.
so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Huh.
Okay. Yeah, Acrio's beelining it back for his equipment.
How is Lorelei faring as everything settles down? And Acrio is bloodied but not near as bad, and gonna start to outpace her very quickly.
She smiles a bit, just in sort of relief. But then I think like the injuries and the adrenaline catch up with her, and just for a split second, as she sees him running off ahead, he looks like somebody else for a moment. And she seizes up. and maybe stumbles a little bit.
Acrio turns on his heel. Just, Lorelei, come on, we gotta go.
I know, everything hurts.
I know, and we'll fix it, but we need to do that later.
And she like death grips his hand.
Yeah, just run with her.
Cillian and Amrita.
I'm moving towards the hotel.
Oh, there you are. Waited for you earlier at the River's Rush, and you did not appear there at all.
I am so fucking stupid. I should have known you were fine. Everything is fucked now. Ignoring the offense, it's not how I like it.
I mean, she looks down. These are just minor cuts, it'll be fine. I was helping somebody else.
That owl, that wasn't you, right?
What? No.
The more recent one, yes, but
Well, that one, yes.
I mean, yeah, that back there, but whatever. It was pretty loud, but no.
Talk about it later. For now, I know a place that was advertised to be. I hope if we pay a little extra, they have a room. Place to lie.
They're gonna go back to the Traveler's Inn. I heard him say so.
Yeah, of course they are. They know everything about what we've done in this city, and they'll use it against us. We're fugitives now. It's not how I wanted things to go. Follow me. I said to scream my way to the hotel.
Amrita does have an address of a place that theoretically may also be safe. It's up to you if you want to pay for somewhere to go or potentially hide with a private individual.
Would either one of them be nice enough to share this safe information with the two clerics who have gone to the unsafe place?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
how would they do that?
Is there any way you can drag and go to the others? I think this place, the woman I was looking for, she gave me a place to go. And I think that's a safe bet.
You can trust her.
Well, I didn't just hopefully gain a temporary ally by pretending to be a regular person while silver arrows flew past me, so I have no other choice.
Okay. Let us not mention we're wanted right now to her. She might be willing to hand us over for some gold or something. Don't know this person, and everyone can be convinced.
She heard the commotion and thought it was, well, something, but definitely, I think she knows more about the inspector as well. We'll reconvene, but we gotta get the others, and I think that's where we should go.
We can't be in the night right now.
Not right now, later.
Stuff. Yeah. Moving towards that place then. Dragon won't be able to reach them. He's not able to use the veil like that. I've been trying, but I don't know how. When he's close to me, that he knows what to do.
Shit.
Can you please try to watch them, Reich? I know it's hard, far away.
Doesn't really reply, but you can just feel him nod and put a hand on your shoulder as he departs.
I might return with something. Okay. I'm glad you're okay.
And I'm glad you did not end up in the garrison.
It's been kind of cool, though. If I moved to Tiberius there and we did a big out, and I don't know. Feels like in a place that makes sense.
Yeah, he sees her sort of look away when he says that, and there's just this look on her face, but she just starts it off. Let me sit here and wrap some of this stuff up. It'll heal quickly, but gotta make it believable. Not a word of what I can do or what I am. Or...
So you howled in front of them.
Yeah. They'll know.
They're already searching for a wolf.
There's more than one, I think. Because when
Is
we
it
went
the
to the
one I
garrison,
saw?
it was a tall, dark one with yellow eyes.
Possible.
But there might be more than one. I'm not sure, but that's the only one we dealt with. The woman's name is Helena.
Hope he's nice to you. Humble towards Helena.
What do Acrio and Lorelei do as soon as they reach the Traveler's Inn?
Acrio is stripping all of his clothes, just the blood and the torn everything, and just very as fast as humanly possible getting his armor on.
Heavy armor takes 10 minutes to don.
Yeah, I think 5 if you have help.
I'll help.
As soon as you burst in and start doing this, everyone wakes up and starts questioning what's going on, trying to figure out what the commotion is about, why anyone was out past curfew in the first place.
He will say, "Stay silent, all of you werewolves outside the gate. Howl in the
Make
night."
a persuasion check. Or intimidation. Your choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do persuasion.
You do have a D4 on top of the... Okay.
You don't need it. You don't need
okay,
it.
Cathar. Go to sleep.
It's not go to sleep, but it is like everybody huddle up. Some people pull the blankets up as high as they can. Those of them who do have weapons handy, grab them. Make ready for anything they can. Not that a steel weapon is going to do much, but it's the only defense they have. Almost exactly at the moment after 5 minutes, when you've gotten all of your armor in place and you grab your hammer, you have your bags, and make for the door to get the cart or your horses tacked up, or the cow with a face on it in the stables. Guards start approaching from that side, marching in the direction of this Traveler's Inn.
Okay. I'm with my hammer and my armor in hand, and most of my injuries on my back underneath my armor. He'll approach the guards in shield and hammer in hand.
Guess I'll hide under the bed or something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They know me. They fucking know me. I'm fucking staying. I'm hiding.
Shave your head, quick.
Panicked.
Yeah, he'll say that he heard the howl within the walls. What's happening, and where is it?
Nothing you need to concern yourself about. We have it in hand. Please, back inside. Get off the streets.
Right now, it's very much my concern. If there's a werewolf in these walls, I need to find it.
This will be handled by the locals. We have another task. There's one named Lorelei Fenwick we are searching for. Are you familiar? How long have you been staying at these premises?
2 days. She is my companion. What do you intend to do with her?
Really? She's wanted in connection with an incident earlier. You should
Why?
bring her in.
No. She's under the church's watch. What do you intend to do with her?
She is suspected of a crime within Hanweir.
And what is that crime?
Those charges can be read out at her inquisition.
While I have business, I won't be waiting for a trial to take place. I need these crimes read out to me now. Whoever dealt them can come here and tell them to me himself or herself.
That's not how things work in Hanweir. Please get inside. I would remind you, as you are not local, that it is against the law to obstruct the guards in the execution of their duties.
And it is not a crime to obstruct the duties of a Cathar.
Not after curfew.
I suppose the entire church of Avacyn goes away as soon as the night falls.
The church is where we derive our own authority.
And I am the church.
Then get inside. If you are the law, you are not above it.
Then I will accompany you. I need my companion, and I need this resolved quickly.
He will lean over and look to the other soldiers there, back to you. I'm going to have you make a persuasion check.
Sure. I'm gonna spend inspiration on that one. 17.
Fine.
All right, I'll go get her. No need to make more of a commotion. And he'll
indeed.
go inside, and door slowly opens, and he looks towards Lorelei and holds his hand out.
What are we doing?
They saw your face.
That fucking
be there.
Spectre knows me. I met him with Cillian down at the River's Rush before. As soon as I saw his face, I knew that was it.
I'll be here with you, so you won't be alone through this.
They threw Amrita's partner in prison just for disturbing the peace. I'm probably going to jail. You can't come with me there.
You are under the watch of the Cathar. If they put you in jail, there will be much more severe consequences. But for now, making this easy is our quickest way to get this dealt with.
Okay. And you'll be here with me, right?
Every step of the way, as much as I can.
She takes his hand. Okay.
And he'll guide her outside.
The soldiers will immediately pull her hands behind her back and shackle her.
All right, lead the way.
They will ensure that any of your belongings, pack, your weapon, the shield that Lorelei carries, the armor that she has made by Acrio, all of that is collected up, and other guards are carrying that. Fortunately, because they did locate you, they don't have any reason to go through any of the stables or anything. He did kind of divert them from any of that, as they will march you through the streets. There are curtains that are just drawn ever so slightly as people look out some of the houses down the streets. Nobody lights a candle as the guards move through in a direct march toward the garrison and the Panopticon prison. The holding cells are not within the main prison. However, they are underneath the judicial buildings. Acrio, you can see as you're approaching, this place has a training grounds associated with it. There are guards even up at this hour, seemingly doing nighttime routines, making sure everybody, or at least this group, is able to function even at a late hour. You spy at intervals, there is an angel, just vaguely glowing wings that circles above, and you spot two others perched at locations, one looking out over the city, the other, which you recognizes having the appearance of one, probably a flight gold knight, that observes the training grounds, and its fiery, glowing eyes land on you and Lorelei and the guards as she is marched through and up the stairs and into the building to be processed.
Hold a hand up, and his palm will burn a hot red as he recognizes that she's watching them, and follow them in.
Amrita and Cillian, the woman who opens the door at this little, it's like one of those apartments that goes like down underground, like the main ones are all up above, but she has like this basement dwelling. It almost feels like a safe house as you like turn the wrought iron gate and step down the stairs, and the woman looks out through the glass panes on the door, opens it quickly to make sure there are no guards, and ushers you inside. I didn't think you would make it. Shocking and impressive.
Deal with something like this before.
Very much doubt you've dealt with anything like this before.
Cillian, hi.
Oh. Get off the streets.
Move inside as quickly as
Yep.
possible. You heard it right. Malcolm was basically planning on, if not pinning, the crime of Pearl on us. That's what it seemed like he was talking about, or did I misunderstand? He said something
I don't
like,
think you'd gotten any kind of that impression.
Okay.
So what is it then? You fancy yourself some kind of werewolf hunters? How are you tracking down monsters in the night?
Not all the time. I'm actually here regarding someone that's in the garrison that you've been speaking to. A Tiberius
Really?
Delmar. He told me to find you.
She'll lean back against the table in this room. You see there's weapons laid out, her armor that's been taken off and strewn over the back of a chair. There is a silver blade laid on the table. You know, Tiberius. How? Wait,
We both
you're
came
not.
from Kessig.
She like looks at you in the light. You're not from the cabin. You didn't have the scars. But I've seen your face.
My face?
Yes, when Paolo collected Tiberius from that cabin in the woods in Kessig, I remember seeing you. It was brief, but those eyes. You knew you lived with him.
I did. And when he didn't come back after 2 months, I'm trying to travel through all of Stinsia, but been held up.
After 2 months? Oh, it's been so much longer than that. You've been on the road this whole time.
I see that Paulo is dead.
Dead.
I went to his grave as Tiberius requested.
Well, that was foolish. It's best that that grave be forgotten. Sorry, I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Tiberius wouldn't have told you that Paulo died. Not where he is. It was the night the guards caught up with us. He didn't make it out. He was beaten in the street, wouldn't accept, not escaping with the rest of us. He fought to the last. The guards killed him. Dumped his body. The Henweir soldiers are not to be trifled with.
Yeah, we realized that tonight.
Sorry it had to be the hard way. I'm sorry, my name is Halana. Or Clay.
You're with Tiberius, then?
I was a friend of his cousin, Paolo. I had never met Tiberius before this forsaken expedition.
What's your plan now? Why are you still around?
Well, it's entirely fucked, isn't it? I had just gotten a pattern on this creature's movements. This thing, it knows the guards, it knows their patrols, it moves where they don't. It finally figured out how to track it down, following the guards' movements themselves, and then she shows up. Probably for the best. Would have gotten myself killed. Trying to take it down myself.
That you would have. I probably could have finished it, but I wasn't going to risk it. Risk 2 lives in 1.
I don't need the thing dead. I just need proof it exists. Edwin, Grigori, Tiberius, they're all in prison under charges of malicious accusations of monsters within the city. The guards don't believe it. They believe they are rabble-rousers. They won't hear it. I can prove that they weren't lying. I can prove there is something wicked in Hanweir. I think I can have the charges dropped and we can go home. It's going to be much harder now.
I'm pretty capable of tracking stuff.
We're good hunters, her and I.
So Paolo said, we were all supposed to be the best. Tiberius was our tracker. I have some skill in trapping, but it's been for naught when I...
Or it.
I believe it is a him, but who's to say it's going to keep the same pattern? He's going to be smart, and so are the guards. Everything's going to change now. I don't think any of my information is going to be worth anything.
Figure it out, because we need him exposed too. We need something to prove our innocence.
I suspect that's going to be difficult after the stuff you pulled. I didn't even see it, but I could hear Mulvane.
What is... Never mind, it's very odd to ask. That arm of his looked rather...
Some kind of arcane conduit. I don't know how it works, I'm not a magician.
He was lacking something, and he fixed it. He's a dangerous man.
It would seem so.
There are mysteries to be solved.
Yes, we have 2 others with us, but I'm afraid they might...
Where do you think?
I don't know.
Where would they go?
If we didn't have a chance to tell them about the Traveler's Inn, I don't know.
I don't know. The chance that they're branded is not impossible.
I know we've only just met, but
truth.
we can't go back out there. Not this time of night.
Maybe not even during the day anymore.
What about some kind of disguise? People are wearing masks to prevent plague. You can wrap your face. The only way I've been able to survive this long. Almost caught it once. But you will have to change your entire appearance and keep low. It's almost easier to move at night once you know how the guards operate.
Yes. Well,
Cillian is sadly holding his pearls.
Well, this new tunic was nice while it lasted. But I'll wear something else.
Let's see it as a new adventure. Something exciting. I've manipulated my Tarocca deck, and I am spinning the ghost card through my fingers. Return of an old enemy.
With that, let us drop the curtain on this week's session.
Son of a bitch!
Jeez!
I'm gonna have to wait 2 weeks to figure out what the fuck happens to me in prison. God fucking damn it.